what makes Abnormal different and why mid-market organizations really need to take a different approach to email security. First and foremost is efficacy. So email is designed now by threat actors to really exploit business context rather than just people. Instead of canned phishing examples just to get somebody to click, they're really trying to manipulate those different emails that come in around invoice frauds. They're trying to impersonate partners. They're even getting to the point where they're actually compromising your partners and acting on behalf of that compromised account. The second component here is really around automation. I think this is really pertinent for mid-market organizations in general, because each and every one of you are asked to do more with less. And that's really where Abnormal from the ground up is designed to be an automated solution to reduce some of that burden that really falls on your shoulders, especially around email, which is kind of a laborious task to play that game of cat and mouse of catching up with threat actors while ensuring deliverability to end users. And the final piece is around behavioral analysis. So why it's important to evaluate email using AI and using AI to supercharge that ability to catch these AI-driven threats that really only require AI-driven defenses. And we'll walk through a few examples here right now. So the next slide we're going to touch in on, the next couple here, are really just live examples. These are anonymized attacks from my customer base that we actually caught during proof of values. That's an exercise we do here at Abnormal where we actually integrate directly into your Microsoft or Google environment and bubble up real threats that bypass your existing controls. Whether you have a third-party gateway in front or supplementary systems behind, we oftentimes bubble up attacks that are still residing in inboxes to show you that exact gap analysis between your current solutions today. But our first example here, and forgive me, the slides, the engineer didn't understand how compression works, so the images didn't port out too well. But we see an email come in here to Mary at one of these organizations. And this is an example of a direct send attack. And these have been becoming more and more common over the years. Especially threat actors know that they can use this to just completely pass third-party secure email gateways. And oftentimes these include either a link or what I see most frequently is a QR code to squish that user and send them over through a multi-stage credential flow here. So if a user were to scan this, especially in mid-market organizations where there isn't quite the prevalence of corporate issued cell phones, in a bring your own device scenario, this gets that user off of a secured endpoint onto their personal device. And next thing you know,